right? Yeah, the hands.
We're live. What up, y'all? How we doing? WuRm here again, taking over Fat Matt. Today, we got a little bit in store for you. We're going to open another box of Blizzard Legacy Collection. And before we get to that, we're going to look over the singles and other random goodies I've bought since the last time I streamed. So, it was about a week ago, I'd say a week or two ago, I kind of discovered a new thing here. And I have mixed opinions on it. It's called Pieces of the Past. What up, Taurine? How you doing, dude? Let's see if we can see it. So it's called Pieces of the Past. And essentially what this is, I mean, you think back in the day, you know, America especially was known for significant record keeping, you know, documents, all that stuff. So I think what this company does is they buy, you know, old documents, whatever it is, paperwork, you know, newspaper articles, etc., etc. And, you know, essentially they're historical relics. You know, so like this one, for example, who do we got? Samuel Adams, John Hancock, and Thomas Jefferson. Now, I've seen that they have newspaper articles, you know, stock certificates, like there's going to be a JP Morgan, you know, handwritten stuff. Like, for example, this one, you know, you got, that's Thomas Jefferson handwriting. And then we got John Hancock, that looks like handwriting. And then the Samuel Adams, that's a newspaper. And I can't tell if there's handwriting underneath it. I don't know why I like these, but I do. I think it's kind of cool. But, you know, I think, you know, because I kind of looked into these, and it seems like they've been around a while. And my question is, you know, people are obviously buying them. You know, I haven't ripped any boxes. I've been, you know, bidding on eBay. You know, the most I'll bid is like $20-$25. You know, I've seen like some Napoleon Bonaparte handwritten. That was up there. You know, that one went pretty high. I don't know how high it went. But, you know, my whole deal is like, Pieces of the Past. You're taking the time to find the document. All right? You're taking the time to put it together, establish a set. I think you're not doing yourself justice by putting the document on the back. I mean, show us what it is. Now, there's some that I bought that actually have that, and it says, like, you know, I'll show you. You can go to a link, and it'll show you what document it is, and I like that. I actually, when I was buying them as a noob, you know, I don't really know much, but I gathered that obviously handwritten is going to be worth more than just a newspaper article. But, you know, I just think you're not doing yourself justice by including that. Because, you know, people I've showed it to, they're like, that's cool, but how do you know it's real? Now, I understand, you know, I'm not saying it's not real, because I know PSA and all the grading companies have already established that they will grade them, which means they're going to stand by it. But, you know, I just think you've already done all the work. Why not take that extra step? Especially in this day and age of instant gratification, you know, why not put it on the back? Because it's only going to help your product. So that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, let's check them out. So we got Samuel Adams, John Hancock, and the man Thomas J. 2 handwrittens, and I'm pretty sure that's a newspaper. I bought a bunch. I got crazy. But, you know, they're not really that expensive, and that's the thing. I think the value of these would go up if it was just like, yeah, this is from this. You know, this is this piece of paper or this relic. Or, I mean, I've even seen, like, what else did I see? Like, fossils, Aerodactyls and shit. What was it? Crazy Horses, like one of his arrowheads. I mean, come on, dude. That shit's cool. But you have to, I don't know, just includes more information, more documentation on the relic itself, whatever it came from. Who do we got here? In the news relics, Benjamin Franklin. So this is, I presume, and that's the other thing, like the newspaper articles. You know, what date did the article come from? You know, what paper was it? You know, it doesn't tell us. It just says, you know, you have received a Piece of the Past news card from 2018. The Bar Pieces of the Past Hybrid Edition. This card features a unique in the news relic from Benjamin Franklin. Like, just put, yeah, this is a newspaper clipping from 1780 or whatever. Include that. Because it, you know, I don't know. I paid a few bucks for it, so I'm not, like, complaining. But if I bought the product and was ripping the boxes, I'd be like, yo, I mean, can't we include that? So old Benjamin Franklin, here we go. William Boeing. See, like, this looks like a stock certificate to me. It looks like some old financial document or some shit. I just think it's cool. You know, I'm kind of a history nerd. Here you go. Obama. See, like this, I think I paid like $2 for this, but you know, why not? It was the same dude. The same dude had an auction for like 30 cards, so you're already gonna pay to ship. So if you can get it for $1, but this is from a book, and some of them it does say, like this one, it shows you what it came from, and I'm pretty sure you can look it up. Yep, right here. Please view the full document used to make this card at www.thebartradingcards.com/presidential. Now that's cool. Who we got here? Oh shit, Abraham Lincoln, and I think. Nope. Relic. And it just says you've received an authentic relic card of Abraham Lincoln. So I don't know if this is a newspaper or it could just be a document, but it's not his handwriting. Okay, here's a doozy. So we have George and Ben, two legends. What's chat saying? Taurine's like, get to the blizzard, bro. Sorry, I gotta get my history nerd shit out of the way. George Washington, Benjamin Franklin. The front of this card features the following types of authentic and original relics: original newspaper, original handwritten letters, time period manuscripts, letters and documents, land grants, presidential documents, handwritten words, books, tickets, and other relics that were attributed to the subject on the front of this card. And there's also, I've seen like artists, like Salvador Dali, there's like a piece of one of his paintings or something that got destroyed, which is a relic. You know, so I think that's cool. I find that stuff pretty cool. I don't know why, you know. I'm sure everybody has their own opinion. Like, here we go. JP Morgan, this clearly, like, look, you can tell what this is right here. Country grocer, weight, 100. You know, this is just this dude's ledger, you know. Like, JP Morgan, who was the other guy? Rockefeller. Like, those dudes were crazy. They had a ledger for every purchase they made their whole life. Like, even as kids. It's just how they were raised. They just kept track of everything. So yeah, I find that one pretty cool. Who do we got here? Okay. See, I don't even know who these two are, but again, it was just an auction. I think I paid like $2 for it. Ada Lovelace, I think's her name, and Babbage, but these are both handwritten. So I thought, you know, Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage. Not sure who they are. Oshkosh, you know them? Who the hell? Ada Lovelace sounds familiar. Okay, this is super nerd. I didn't think I threw this in here. All right, here's your boy, Stargate. I like Stargate. I love that shit. What is this? Okay, Christopher Judge. It's actually a piece of film from the show, which, let's see, I don't know if it's on camera. Can you see it? But it's a microfilm. Where is that at? But anyway, it's a piece of microfilm, you know, from the actual film from the show. There you go. You can see it through it. Kind of cool. Paid a few bucks for it. Here you go. And then I got this at auction for like $7-8. I thought this guy was cool. Remember in, what was it? Boba Fett. He was the one trying to make all the deals. But signed auto. Yeah, the Book of Boba Fett. Authentic autograph card. And it's your boy. So I'm pretty sure I think this is from like the presidential seal or something, because you see dent. I don't know if it's you know, something to do with a dinner or what, but authentic relic of Donald Trump. And then this is a good one right here. So John D. Rockefeller, if you look here, treasurer, you know, this is probably an old stock certificate that expired that, you know, they just cut up and made as relics. But, you know, it's kind of cool to say you have at least a piece of John D. one of his stock certificates. Here you go, Benjamin Franklin. Oh, no, this is Martin Van Buren. And so this is like Commander. I was kind of looking into this one. And the Commander series, and I think I have a few, it's essentially from when a conflict was occurring. So I don't know when Martin Van Buren was in. I don't know if it was like 1812. But this is, you know, it could be a document from an order from the war, you know, or whatnot, whatever. So that was kind of cool. The Brits are coming. Here is just a newspaper clipping of George Washington. And sometimes, like, when you read it, you can kind of tell they're older because of the verbiage and how they spell things. Received an authentic relic from the past. You know, like right there. Just put, like, yo, this is a piece of newspaper from this year. You know, give some information on it. I mean, obviously, business must be good because you're still making the product. People are buying it. But, you know, my 2 cents. Who's this? Cornelius Vanderbilt. Look at this dude flexing. And this looks just like a document. It's not a newspaper, it's a document. Authentic Relic. Who we got here? Teddy Roosevelt. And even the card stock on these is pretty cool. It looks like it's authentic pieces Commander. So this also, and this is cool because see how it'll show you the document that it came from. So it says the United States of America. I have to zoom in on it, but or pull it up. So that was, what conflicts was he in? Like the Spanish War. I forget what else. Probably something to do with out west. Teddy didn't play. I didn't mind the Book of Boba compared to everything else that's coming out. Like now it's like, well, I'll take what I can get at this point. But it was kind of confusing with the Book of Boba too, because it's like, is this just Mandalorian season 4? Which I'm pretty sure it was, basically. Who we got? Ronnie Reagan, Commander. What's he saying? As governor and social and economic, so that American comparative handful of citizens led us today. Who knows what this is, but it's got a piece of the past, and you can look this one up. See, when I was buying them, I was more interested in these because it gives you the opportunity to know what it's from. Who we got here? Dwight D. And this is another Commander one. During the spring of 1941, business of building the army, etc., have been fused all elements. And yeah, this is a book, right there. That looks like a picture of France, the beachhead. So that's another Commander one. And then I got crazy with Dwight D. I got another one too. Authentic Relic. I think this is just a piece. I don't know if this is a newspaper or not. And another thing, why wouldn't you just tell you that? It's you've already went through the work. You've already gathered the documents. You've already done this, done that. You can add it to the back of the card, in my opinion. Jimmy Carter, Commander. I don't know what he was involved with. I guess Iran-Contra was going on, but I don't know. Who we got here? George W. Bush. General Petraeus, so obviously we know what was going on with this one. Iraq, Afghanistan, the whole 9 yards. Another Relic. Okay, now we're getting a little bit more serious, okay? Things have escalated. Who we got here? Ooh, it's your boy, Tommy J. Now check this out. I mean, this is legit, dude. Look at it. It's fading. Oh, get it to zoom. Come on, focus. You don't want to.
Focus, Sonny, focus.
I think it's just the glare. How do I get to the light?
Camera. Instant 360 button.
Oh, nice. See if turning that light down will help. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, you can tell it is definitely handwritten just because of how faded it is. So that's kind of cool. I mean, how many people have a little piece of something that Thomas Jefferson wrote down, however many 100 years ago? Your boy WuRm's just chilling with it. It's kind of cool. So I think that's all the pieces of the past. And what else? Okay, Blizzard got this. I think I paid what I paid for this. $50. Realm Lords Quad Diamond, number 24 out of 25. Ka, solid. And then this is just one for my StarCraft binder, a Silver Phoenix. Got this for a few bucks. And that's it. That's all the mail day, y'all. That's the mail day. So yeah, I just dabbled in the pieces of the past. I mean, I don't know if I would, buy a product or not. It's kind of cool, but it's not cheap either. So, and I don't know. I guess who were the big hits? Napoleon Bonaparte, I can tell you people were bidding on that one. Historically, what else? There was one I really wanted. It was Anne Oakley, or what was her name? Oakley Anne or Annie Oakley. Bonnie Clyde, but Bonnie and one other one. Like the three badass women, the cowgirls back in the day. But that one, it was going too high. I'm not going to spend like more than $25 on it just because I don't know enough about it. But, nevertheless, without further ado, we back, y'all. We back. Binders at home. I'm at my buddy Fat Matt's. I'm taking over his stream station. It's the Big WuRm Takeover. It's a huge binder. It's a top loader binder. I've never had one before. They're twice the size. And by the time that thing's full, it's probably going to weigh like 40 pounds. All right, without further ado, let's get it, y'all. Now, how do I go back to sound effects, SFX?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Too easy.
Boom. Ooh, I hope we get something good. I hope we do. God, I always forget about this sticker. Let's go. I only collect Honest Abe Provenance. Yeah, Jay Hunt said he went and saw the Kevin Costner Western movie.
You good?
According to him, not so bueno.
Uh-oh.
Which, as far as I knew, like the dude like used his life savings making it. Like no Hollywood studio owns any of it. So that would suck if it totally flops. But let's get it. We're gonna go. Which side should we go? Which side should we go first? Taurine, give me the call, dude. Left or right? I'm scared. All right. Man said left. Let's get it. Who we got here? El Junco Rado. I always like playing him in Heroes. He's cool. Lost Vikings. Oh, what do we got here? Gromish Hellscream Silver. Silvers actually look pretty cool. Uncommon Tychus Finlay. Tyrande and a Chin. Let me get my sleeves up. Yeah, that is a cool one. Some of the art on these, I know that they've reused some art, but some of them are just cool. You know, I didn't really get into WoW that much, but definitely like it. The art, at least. Yeah, and I forgot to make card stands, so I'll just have to do without. What do we got here? Okay, regular pack. Widowmaker. She's a bad girl. Baptiste. Herodric Cube. Are we Stone Curse? No, we're not. No Stone Curse. The Stone Curse are actually very rare, and they go for like $30. It's just, that's another thing, you know, I'm griping today, but Blizzard really, or not Blizzard, but Upper Deck, you know, that a lot of the inserts, they kind of drop the ball on. And it kind of just takes away from the set, unfortunately. But what are you going to do? This is cool artwork, too. Ariel. I always like that one. Sexy Rexy. No, I haven't. Not yet. I'm still waiting. That's the thing. I kind of, like, I was gung-ho on EPAC. I was just going crazy. Trade. And then it all just stopped because I realized, wow, I bought enough to where I could go after these achievements. So, you know, I would have easily got achievements just if I wouldn't have traded anything yet. So, I don't know. I mean, realistically, it could take you 20 years to get the Transmog achievement. So, I don't even know why I think it's a reality that I could do it. But I need to. I don't know. I'm considering maybe I just send them all to get graded right from ComC. I've never done that. Just have every transmog from the StarCraft graded, which I will end up doing. Ooh, Arthas Menethil. He a bad boy. Soldier 76. Right here. Like, this is one of the inserts. It's like, I don't know how rare it is or not, you know, because they all look the same, unfortunately. Error. Ooh, there you go. That's a hit. Is that one? That one has the name off, too. Yeah, Arthas Menethil, the misprint. I didn't know if they did it for the uncommons and rares, but yeah, that one says Menethil instead of Menethil. Ogrim Dean Hammer here. We got there. And Ariel. We'll sleeve it up. Because I know Arthas is kind of a big deal, isn't he? Even though Kerrigan could whoop his ass. Everybody knows this. Yeah, I haven't opened up any Blizzard Legacy in a couple weeks, week or two. But we back. That's the thing. It makes it hard to buy boxes on ePack because I mean, by the end of it, dude, they're like double the price of a physical box after it's all said and done. I mean, they need to chill out with that. Jeez. So I've just been waiting on eBay, buying them at auction when they're half price. Oh, here we go. What is this one? Okay. BlizzCon. And this is, I believe, a bronze. Yeah. Like I said before, that you can tell right here, the logo here, it'll be like silver, bronze, or gold. And then they can also come numbered with the hollow pattern and all that. But that one's just a bronze. It's got the patina color. Zool. Respect to Coney. You know what it is. Dentarg. Is he like Cho'Gall's cousin or something? Torian, do you know? Who is Dentar? He looks like he's like Cho'Gall's nephew. Diablo. Alright, let's go. How many packs we open? Oh, we got a couple inserts. No idea who he is. See, that's another thing I've noticed. Like, they have a few from StarCraft that I've never heard of them. I have no clue who they are. I don't know if it's... Maybe it's from the lore. They take it from, like... Because, you know, I don't know about Warcraft, but I know there's, like, a lot of StarCraft books that have been written. I don't know if they pull it from that or what. But as far as from the game, like, Orvin, I don't know who that is. Zervin, he's a warbanner. I don't know who that is. And then the Terran dude, he's like a Hellbat, Orvan or whatever. I've never heard of him. Sombra. Who's this? Hanzo. We know Hanzo. Man, I hated Hanzo. Mainly just because he sucked in Heroes of the Storm, in my opinion. What do we got? Herodric Cube. No Stone Curse. But it is a Diablo. They picked some stupid characters to add. Makes me sad they dropped the ball and so my WoW. Yeah, I mean, I hear you there, 100%. And that's the thing, though, is, as far as I understand, you know, this set, it's not like it just happened overnight. Like, they were working on this for a minute. That there's some interview I found on YouTube at, like, I think it was BlizzCon, and the dude from Upper Deck was there or something, and he's talking, yeah, we've been working on this set, you know, for a couple years, da-da-da-da-da. What are you going to do? Illidan. Gul'dan. 2 real ones. 2 Heroes veterans there. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, we got a Hearthstone pack. Just a regular one. And who's this dude? Oh, Terran Gorfine. Like, I have no clue who this is, but this is just cool. I don't know if this is original artwork or if this has been reused. But he looks like a little creep. I'd fight him. Bring it. Bring it. We got Roadhog. Malfurion. Great healer. Ooh, you love to see it. You love to see it. And I don't know if I have this one, so it's probably going in the binder. Little silver Novaterra. Love it. Morgul. Morgie. Or wait, Morgul. Like, dude, come on. Look at this. I'm sorry. I know, Bajosh, Torian, I know you guys are WoW boys, but the truth is, they should have made a StarCraft movie. It just would have been cooler. It just would have been cooler. All right? I mean, enough of the knights and the orcs, dude. I want machine guns. I want banelings blowing up. I want spaceships. I want Kerrigan. I want all of it. Sarah Kerrigan waxing bitches. Malfurion Storm Rage. That's actually pretty cool art, too. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it should have been, though, because they had, the dude from Vikings in it. But it was more. That's another thing I don't want to go down the road. You know, it's all animation now, and you know, it's just I don't know. I kind of miss like real props, you know, real like what was it called, animatronics, all that stuff. Like, have you ever seen footage of like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, the first one? Like, just go on YouTube and watch that. It's so much cooler. Who we got here? Illyria Windrunner. She a bad girl. Lunara, she'll poison you, dude. God, she's brutal. What do we got here? Stone Curse? Nope. Butcher. I don't know. Who was more of a menace at the start of Heroes? Was it Illidan or Butcher? I'd say they both caused serious problems. Especially when they first came out. Anduin. Arthur's turning to the Lich King on the big screen. So they didn't have that? No. That's another thing. I guess it must not have done well because they never made another one. So usually...
Hey,
I mean,
WuRm,
what up, dog?
did you know that you got some new merch up on the store?
New merch is here.
There is a WuRm Breaks t-shirt.
No way. For real? Snap! Get you a WuRm Break t-shirt. Support your boy. Nobody will know what it is, and that's the beauty of it. You could say you were the first. He does kind of. Except we're getting older, dude. That hair ain't blonde no more, bud. It's hard to tell you. It's hard to tell you. Shades of gray. Who's this? Mirrodin. He's a tough boy. He's always looking to start a fight in Heroes of the Storm, that's for sure. Tyrande. She a bad girl. Let's go. Can we get a little hit or something? No. See, here's another one of those. You have no clue. You have no clue what you got here. I did see something where you can like put these in the freezer and the little bottom left thing will change color. And I saw some turn red, some turn blue. But again, who knows? No clarity. Cho'Gall. I like Cho'Gall. He's fun to play.
You want to go throw one in the freezer?
Should we? We'll do it. Yeah, we'll take a pause here halfway. We got one pack. What do we got? One pack left on the left side. We'll throw it in the freezer. Let's just test said theory. Khadgar. What is he, like the cousin of Kael'thas? Because they look very similar. Speak of the devil. There you go. Are these two like brothers or something? Fill me in, boys. I'm a WoW noob. WoW noob. Kael'thas. Yeah, I bet they are. Or one of them's probably a good guy. The other one's evil. Bad boy. Ooh, this could be the War Banner one. Typically, how these boxes work is each side is going to have a War Banner in it, and that's where you're going to see where your hit is, typically. Yeah, this looks like it is. All right, let's see what we got. Is it? I think so. So it can have a Spectral in there, Disco, which is numbered to 99, Damascus to 25. Let's see what we got. First will be the War Banner. Ooh, 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 nice! Portrait!
No.
You'll love to see it.
Jay-Hun, they went on top of the bag of chicken. Just so you know.
Eating blueberry sausages. Oh, it's funny. All right. Something back there. What's back there? I don't know. But yeah. So the War Banners, you know, you have the logo of the race, you know, Terran, Zerg, Protoss, that's the lowest tier. And then you could have a picture of a unit, which is the middle tier. But if you get the portrait, the portrait, that's the rarest as far as that goes. So I know that there's a lot of confusion behind that with some people, but just to clarify. What do we got here? Ooh, Sergeant Hammer on the Spectral. We'll take it. I don't know if I have that one. And Varuk. A little Spectral action. Oh, man. I love playing Sergeant Hammer. So much fun to play her. And this is one that will see. I'm kind of debating getting another binder and doing the same thing for Heroes of the Storm. So we'll see. Where's my girl Nova? Nova Terra, it's your girl. We got Arthas up there, just an uncommon, not a major hit, but you know there's a little value to that one. Yeah, did I mention I should have made card stands? All right, how do we pause, man? I forget.
Push the green versus BRB. This third one down on the left. You gotta go back to home.
All right, well BRB boys.
I'll be right back. Don't you go dying on me!
Yo, I'm back. All right, I just pulled it out of the freezer. I came running. It did change color. It turned purple. By the time I got back out here, it was only 10 steps. It changed back to white. But I can confirm them Jimmy Dean sausages made it turn purple. So there you go. We got ourselves a cold card. But that's crazy that it changed back that quick. But it was like a dark blue, dark purple. It might be. I know, picture. The only way we don't have a mobile camera, do we?
I mean,
No, we don't. Damn.
you go put it back in the freezer and I can run in here.
I don't know if you can make it back, dude. It changed like that.
You have to put it in there for a couple minutes again here.
We'll try it. Matt's gonna be on top of that. That's Matt's detail. All right, so recap. You know, I'm happy with the Stetman. I don't know if I have that one. Gotta pull out the big sleeves for these. There you go. Stetman. Yeah, because in the binder I have like all the base, you know, of all the StarCraft people, and then the war banners. But then I ran out of room. I don't have enough for each war banner, so I'm probably gonna pull out the logo one and just have the units in the photograph or portrait. So yeah, what do we got so far? Egon portrait, Sergeant Hammer Spectralysis, Nova Silver, Arthas Misprint Uncommon, and Taurine's Boy Gromish Hellscream. So what's this dude's story? Just a raw dude. I see one that's just full red color on it. I think maybe it was a second print run or something. Yeah, that's another thing. Like just like with the last stream, like with the walnuts. It's like, okay, you guys messed up, and I'm not trying to dog up her deck. I mean, they're a big company. They're doing just fine, with or without my advice. But at least come out and clarify it. Just come out and say officially, yeah, okay, this is this, that is that, and yeah, What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Ooh. The baddest badass to never back down. He does look pretty tough, honestly. So he's horrid, ain't he? Jaehyun, this is like your enemy, because Jaehyun, he's like a... About to get the doctor today, man. Did Corey join? What's up? Pimperoni coming with the shade. I wouldn't expect anything less. Jeez. Well, how do we ban people, Matt? Can we do that? Because I'll ban you. Once I figure this shit out, you're going to get it, dude. I'll turn you in. I'll cancel your ass, dude. All right. Oh, yeah, I wanted to look. Man. Alliance. For the Alliance. Yes, me lord. Who knows about that, huh? What do them WoW boys know about that? Zug zug. What you know about that? What do you know about playing Warcraft 1 on Microsoft DOS? Where are them people at? I always hated that when I was a kid. Like, I would accidentally load it in DOS mode. And then I realized, because I had Warcraft 1 and 2, and I think Warcraft 1 you can only play in DOS, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. And then, but you could also play Warcraft 2 in DOS mode if you clicked on the wrong one when you went to start the game. Oh, that always used to piss me off. All right, we back at it, y'all. Lily.
That was my favorite character for a long time.
You like Lily?
Yep.
Well, she was easy to play and just
Healing and
efficient, You pretty much just... And she could escape, too, so she was a good hero for you to play.
Water jugs.
Yep.
Lots of damage.
Yeah, you could build her to where she could almost be like DPS. With her one all... Oh, we got something. Who's Egwin? Egwin! Silver! Egwin! Who's she, like Kael'thas's side piece? Ooh! What we got here? Illidan. Little bat boy. Terran Gorfiend. And a Cho'Gall. It's your boy. Egwin's a bad bitch. Yeah, it seems like everybody likes Sylvanas, and I know that everyone liked her in Heroes, so I guess that probably carried over from something with WoW, I assume.
She was one of the main characters in WoW.
She was. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yeah, I wish Heroes wouldn't have just got shut down, because I feel like, especially when they came out with like ARAM, and do you remember the little mini games they came out with before ARAM? Remember like the Stitches one at the beach party?
Yeah.
And you try to hook each other across?
That was great.
Like those were fun, dude. Like
That was great.
there's so much more they could have done with it. I mean, they could have done so many things with it, but I mean that's Blizzard, right? I mean, there's no logic to it. I'm sure people from WoW can relate to that. People from StarCraft can definitely relate to it. I mean, it's just how they roll.
Probably a bunch of people left Blizzard, and that was part of the problem.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good documentaries, and obviously Activision, totally came in and just muffed everything, and then on top of that, all the internal BS at Blizzard, and yeah, you're right, everybody left, everybody, like there's not even, I think there's only a few people still there, and those people that are there just were the biggest of biggest ass kissers. I mean, let's just be real. All right, Lost Vikings, respect. Oh, so do I, dude. Oh, Stitches, I hear you, dude. Sylvanas, yep. I miss HOTS too, man. It was so fun. Storian, you'll have to add me on Blizzard, dude. We'll play some Heroes. I mean, it'll probably get frustrating and we'll all rage quit, but that goes with the turf. Heraldric Cube. Imperious. He was cool. I remember when he came out. Lincoln loved him. R.I.P. That's our boy. Phoenix Rare. Not sure if I have this one. If not, he'll be going in the binder. Who we got here? Duriel. Sargeras. Sargeras. He looks kind of tough. Look at this dude. Is Corey still in here? Pimperoni. God, Pimperoni. Yahoo Messenger, bro, back in the day. Crazy how much time's going by. Anduin Rin, a.k.a. Oshkosh be Josh, IRL. Blackthorn. See, this almost looks like Contra to me. But, you know, most of those games were kind of based off the same thing. Talk about a hard game. I remember my older brother's regular NES putting in, like, Contra 2. I don't think I ever got past, like, the second level. I mean, that game was hard. That game was very hard to play. What do we got here? Ooh! Hanzo. Ooh, shake it, shake. Ooh, 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 side, side. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look out, Hanzo. Ooh, 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 ooh. What's this? E11. Overwatch. And like this one, what is it? The emotes. So like they have different colors, right? And that's, at least they managed to do that. So, you know, like I think if you get like a blue one or purple one, you know, it's like epic, legendary, whatever. And then I think the orange one is the rarest. Okay. Little uncommon Tassadar. He's a real one. I mean, come on, dude. Tassadar would smoke Sylvanas. She wouldn't even stand a chance. Her little arrow would just drop. He would laugh. He'd probably find her so insignificant he wouldn't even wax her. He'd just leave. It's facts. Next. Belial. Bial.
Too easy. Too easy.
That's Belial.
Belial. Gom. Like this. I never played Diablo either, but I will say, especially like when we were younger, I could see why people love this. Because some of this shit is just crazy. The artwork and the weird characters. Especially at like 10 years old. Come on. I'm sure it was fire. But I never got into it. Ooh, this one feels thick. I'm gonna set this one aside. Set it aside. Probably nothing, but they all say, yeah, and what does UER even stand for? Ultimate Error. Contra was my brother's game. I was just a little guy. So was I. Yeah, same here. Same here. You know, it was like when you'd go and you go to your brother's Nintendo and he'd have all the game and you just grab one, put it in, try it. And all of the games were hard back then too. That's another thing. It wasn't just Contra. Like pretty much every game was hard.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory, like track and field. I remember playing track and field with my brother. We used to put like those cloth, like thin gloves on, and we put it on, and you could, you know, A B A B A B A B. Oh yeah, we got that shit down, especially on Dreamcast. No save. Yeah, I know. No saving. Like, it's just Arana Starseeker.
You have to go to the grocery store, you leave your shit on for like an hour and a half.
Right, like,
your game's still paused.
You had no choice. Rhaegar. Oh, Heraldric Cube. No Stone Cursey. I mean, yeah, I agree, and I'm biased towards that just because, like Josh said, it's like SNES. That was more, you know, where it was like, oh, I want to get, you know, Super Mario. But I will say, which one was it? Mario? Did Mario 3 come out on NES? That was with the
NES.
The raccoon tail or whatever, and the fireball dude. You could do all that. That was fun. We got here Lost Vikings Rare. Ooh, Zergling. Come on, dude, that's fire. Raccoon, yep. And I always like playing that one. You know, that one compared to the first one was already, you know, significantly different. But yeah, when SNES came out, it was just like, wow, this is cool. What was it? Okay, what was another? Remember Micro Machines? I think there was one on NES, wasn't there?
Yep.
But the good one was on SNES. I remember playing that a lot. That was fun. Beach volleyball. Do you remember Excite Bike?
Oh, yeah.
Excite Bike, and then there's another one too. I can't think of it. Zelda was good. But honestly, I think I was probably too young to really get into Zelda. I don't even know if my brother had that one, but I remember playing that later on. Obviously, like Zelda on 64, I played the shit out of.
Tell them Zelda nerds there's a new one coming out for Switch where you can actually play as Zelda and you have to save Link.
Now, the new one, like when Switch, even the first one that was on Switch, that was fun. I played that. That was good. That was really good. And I'm sure there's a newer one coming out that... What do we got here? Kill Jadine. Oh, we got another one. Mercy. See, this is your girl right here. Yeah, it's you people on EPAC who was just smoking all my Mercies when I first got on there. Yeah, you know who you are. I had no clue who she was. People were just like... I was trading her for nothing. Oh, well. Away she goes. Drone. I mean, come on, dude. Look at that sick thing. It's just a little worker. Uther Lightbringer. What's the deal with Uther? There's like 5 different cards of him. And this is like he's young. Is he like a pivotal character or something? Because there's other ones where he's an old man. There's cards of him old. Leah. Excite Bike was tight. Leah, poor girl. What other? I'm trying to think of another one. Mega Man, that game was always hard as shit.
I love Mega Man.
It was fun.
Mega Man 2 is my jam.
I like Mega Man. You know, one thing that only people from the 90s will ever know is when you would rent a game and it would just be total ass. Man, there was nothing worse than that. It's all you had to go by was the cover and like the little bit of whatever was on the back. But half the time, the place you rented it from didn't even include that because they used their own case. The struggle was real. Ooh, they're a bitch. He taking up way too many slots. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them. Hanzo Shimada. Rock and Roll Racing. I feel like this the one that was an arcade and it had the wheel and it had the pedal at the bottom and you just pressed. You know what I'm talking about? And there was like 4 wheels.
They might have had that game on arcade. I know it was originally on NES, but it might have been an arcade game.
No, there's no. Oh, here we go. Sergeant. It must be a Sergeant Hammer Day. Silver Sergeant Hammy. The best was if you could find a team that would play with you when you were Hammer, because it would just be lights out on Heroes, because most teams didn't know how to handle it. But it was nearly impossible to get 4 other people that would just stay within the range of the tank. No, couldn't do it. They'd always go off, start their own fights. You know who you are. All right. Akama. What is Chestnut? What? I read that earlier. I'm like, where's he getting Chestnut from? Because I said walnut. Maybe he's just... But Josh, you a noob, bro.
Maybe that's what you got in that pack you got there. You put aside.
A chestnut? Wouldn't that be cool if I straight up pulled another walnut? Wow. I don't know if I'm that lucky. You know, I just don't. But, hey, that's what we're here for.
Have you gotten other wooden cards?
Mm-hmm. I've pulled one other physical one, I believe, and I think it was just a maple. And then on EPAC, I've pulled a few, but they've all been maples. That's another thing. I think I've only pulled maples. I don't even know if I've gotten a bamboo. Just maypals. Matt liked Murky, too. He could be a menace, dude. Like a determined murky player could always cause problems.
It's about being annoying.
As long as they were determined and they weren't just straight up feeding, like a murky, because a murky scales too. I mean, the murky would scale, and you would have, especially what was his alt? He had the one where he'd send all the little murkies, right?
And then he had the fish slap.
And then the slap too. So he was. I mean, you didn't discount murky, dude. He was the real deal. Dude was tough. See, I was always the prick that if I knew a murky was playing, especially if I recognized the screen name, I would just dedicate my game to finding his fucking eggs. Octograb, yep. I'd always be hunting eggs, dude. I was a murky slayer. I think that I have to look, but like my top 5 heroes, you know, stats wise, like games and everything, was probably Brightwing, TLV, Nazeebu, Blaze, and I don't know who. Probably the 5th one would have been. What do you think, Matt?
Who was the slug that
Abathur?
Abathur?
I played Abathur a lot too. But Abathur was another one like Sergeant Hammer, where it's like if your team's not aware that you're doing, you know what I mean? Abathur wouldn't work. If your team's feeding, then Abathur's not really gonna do much. But if your team, like, their deaths stayed low, then you could really be in business with an Abathur. The eggs did everything. Dude, play a good murky once, and your ass will be hunting those eggs, too. But then he could also... I forgot, he could put fake eggs down, couldn't he? Yeah. See, the game was good. I don't understand... I mean, I guess I do understand because it was free, and, you know, it always comes down to money. You know, but still, when they were releasing new heroes, like, people were paying to get the hero, you know, paying for the gold or whatever. So, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, just think about from, like, MOBAs in general. Like, the whole character of Abba was... I don't think there was ever one like it, even in Dota or any of that. And even TLV. You know, I was a TLV player, and I would always I was a salt miner, because there'd always be that one guy who would be like, yo, you're supposed to fucking split TLV, we're screwed. I never split them. I would never split them, because they're stronger together. You would just take all the perks where their basic attacks get an advantage, and before you know it, you're just stacking damage. And people, they don't know what to do when there's 3 of them fighting them. You know, they go for one, okay, well, I'll just move the other 2, and you can kill my 3rd guy, but I still have 2 more. So, I just loved TLV. I mean, the whole game was tight. Zagara was fun, too. I forgot about her. Ooh, Stone Kersey. No.
Being Garrosh and throwing him over the wall.
Garrosh was fun. And he was later on. He came out, you know, a little later on after the game had been out. But he was so fun. You're right, dude. Valet. I love playing Valet. Like, I think this card is cool. I think I have 2 discos in this. I bought one and I pulled one. And I just think that's cool artwork. She a bad girl. Mm-mm. Black Hand. For the Horde. Yes, me lord. And Tychus. He's a little outlaw. When did that get pulled? I didn't even know that got pulled. Gold Spectrum Valid. Oh, wait. You said Gold Spectrum. They printed them finally? I didn't even know that. I haven't logged on to ePack in like a week. They finally printed? Okay, I will. Because for a while, they only printed the Transmog. I didn't know that they printed Gold Spectrums. All right, 3 packs left. And we still haven't got our War Banner. So... let's see, we got a portrait out of 1, so this War Banner probably won't be squat. But I'm about due. I think the last Disco / Damascus I pulled out of a physical box, it's probably been like 8 or 10 boxes ago. That's tight. I did not know that. Man, now I want to look. Damn it. Here we go. This. Oh, this is the book. Give me a gold, baby. Give me a gold. Mage. We'll take it. So the way these work, for anyone who doesn't know, you got your red one, that's your common. This is your uncommon, and then there's a gold one. As far as the physical boxes go, and they're just different parallels of the Hearthstone cards. I have a shitload of these. I don't open them because I don't know anything about Hearthstone. And from what I can see, it's like they sell the Hearthstone cards sell, but it's like I don't know. I just figure I'll leave them sealed just cause. All right, so we got our book. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Oh, this is the war banner. I'm saving that for last. I peeked. Yeah, because it's not gold spectrum. What's the one of one? It's the same. It's minted gold, right? Or I think it is. I think minted gold. Oh, wait, no, minted gold's the one before transmog. Gold spectrums are the one of ones. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alex Straza. Now she seems to be pretty popular too. What was she? She was like a horde witch, I guess.
Alex Straza?
Or was she part of the alliance?
She was a dragon boss in one of the raids.
Gotcha. So she a bad girl. Mecha Jiraxis. That's a Hearthstoner. Never really played Hearth. Oh, okay. Just a regular Art of Samwise. I forgot about these. See, this is where the set gets cool. Is like the Art of Samwise, and they're so hard to pull. I mean, I feel like the pull rates on these are not. You do not get one out of every box. I mean, it's like one out of every 5 boxes. Then they have a sketch variant, and then they have the numbered parallels, and then they have a signed one. They're signed. I think they're numbered to 10. I think the signed ones are, or maybe to 5. But these can really scale up. Who's this? Mograine. And Kira. She was like one of the last heroes that came out, and I don't think anybody played her. And somebody probably did, but Lady Vashhole. That is just cool. Now, who is she? Do you know her? I know, dude. They're hard to pull. They really are. Anduin Lothar. See, I think I'd probably be Alliance too, Josh. If I played it, I'd probably be an Alliance boy. I'm all about them knights, dude. I'd be rocking the knight's armor. Actually, I might be a little weasel just with a dagger, dude. I might be the slick Rick. All right, here we go. Last pack, and it's our war banner. I'd be content with a disco, especially if it was a Kerrigan. Okay. Now, I know Jaina's popular. There's a few of Jaina in this. They're all pretty cool artworks. Oh, Mansk. Okay. See, like right here, you just got the Terran logo. So this would be the lowest tier of War Banner patch. And let's see it, boys and girls. Give me a disco, a Damascus. Ooh, okay. Spectral, but it's a Diablo, so you can't complain. Spectral Diabs, dibbles. And a Valerian Manx to top it off.
Minkoni always called them
Dibbles. I will say the Spectrals are kind of, I don't know where they're going to settle price-wise. Because I forget who I was talking to. I think MJ Collector was, I was talking to him. And it's like, there's a lot of boxes available on ePack, which means, they probably didn't print that many physical boxes. So, that means that a Spectral, the value of Spectrals could possibly rise. Just have to see. Because that's the only place you can get a Spectral is in a physical box. See, these guys are they're WoW talking. I don't know what they're speaking Greek to me, bro. These them WoW boys.
Tom says check your Discord.
What do you say? And soon, oh shit, we got live action. We got live action here, y'all. When's it end? Ooh, 12 minutes. Ooh, $20 plus 3. Yeah, I might have to put a bid in on that. Pause. Got to do a bid. Taurine's like hawking these auctions for me. $20. See, this is the thing though. Do I wait? Because, dude, I've been waiting on that TOV. He relisted it. It's went through auction twice. You know. But, you know, that's the risk you take. Oh, yeah, I saw this one. And you know what? It pissed me off because he never showed a picture of the back of it. Like, where's the picture of the back, bro? I don't know. Is it a $20 card? Is it a $25 card? I don't know. Yeah, it is. But that's what I'm worried about, you know, because I don't know how these card markets work, you know, especially with like Upper Deck and stuff like that. Like Pokemon, I was kind of learning, you know, figuring it out. It's just so hard to, you know, gauge. Because obviously when the set first came out, shit was going for ridiculous prices. I myself was a part of that, you know. Paying way more than I should have for patch note 2.0s. I don't even want to say what I paid. I don't know. I'm going to hold off. I'm holding off. Ballsy move. You're going to put that bid in, aren't you? WuRm looks like he was in... What? WuRm looks like he was an Iron Fork boy. Is he talking shit right there? I don't know.
Your legs are bounced. The way your feet are bounced is funny.
Oh. It looks like I have no legs. It just looks like I have 2 feet. Dude, I'll straight go Muradin on you, dude. I'll throw that hammer right at you, cut. Alright, let's see what we got here. Arcturus Manx, I love him. I love Arcturus Manx. He's a real one, dude. He's the menace in StarCraft. He's the one who started it all. He's the one that screwed over Kerrigan. She got abducted by the Zerg. You know, he beat up Jimmy Rayner. I love him. Mograine. I don't know who that is. Believe it or not, this is the first time I ever drew Mograine. What I always liked about Mograine was that he always seemed to be more aggressive and zealous compared to the other paladin, who are more defensive and healing oriented. Combined with the Ashbringer, Mograine was a blazing force of light to behold. So he'd heal you and whoop your ass.
Warren says if you want to trade him for a WoW discount.
I forget which WoW disco I have. Which one do I have? I pulled the lady... Yeah, I have the Lady Vashhol. Diablo. Spectral. Silver Hammer. Igvin. Bad Girl. Sergeant Hammer. Nova Silver. I'm pretty sure that's going in the binder. See, it's so weird because I went from like trading nonstop to I haven't made a trade in like a month, which is bizarre at the rate I was trading. I don't know why, but I'm like just stuck. I don't know what to do. I haven't made a move. So I'll have to review it. We'll review it. But yeah, I don't know. The problem is Valerian Manx isn't really, you know what I mean? He's kind of a schmo. He just showed up in StarCraft 2. You know, he's a little pussy boy. I'm mad at
my daddy. Let's take down Arcturus together, Jim.
Like, no, dude. Leave Arcturus. Why you gotta do your dad like that? So, I will say, Valerian Manx is kind of the biggest mo of, like, all the heroes. He's kind of a turd. You know, he helps Jim Raynor out. That's cool, but how you gonna do your pops like that, bro? Gromish Hellscream. That's your boy. Do you have him in a silver? You like him, don't you? I'd definitely be up for getting rid of him. And Arthas. And there you go, y'all. And for YouTube's sake, that's a wrap. Love you. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Or don't. I love you. Bye. All right. Well, I'll hold on to him for you. Because I think I have something else you want too, right? You wanted... Oh, yeah. Velen. I have the Velen Spectralysis. Yeah, we got to figure that out. We'll get him. That's another thing. That is kind of the downfall of opening, you know, physical boxes, is you get kind of stuck with all the bulk. That is one cool thing about EPAC, which I'll give them. It kind of adds value to everything, and it is cool. It's like when we were kids, you know, like, oh, you want to trade this? Dude, it was so fun. Like the first month, I'm like, this is like being a kid again, dude. Wheeling and dealing, making deals. Like Eric the Red, respect. Because I know Eric the Red made a couple trades to me, and I was totally hardballing him. I totally was, but I knew that he needed what I had to get the achievement, so I knew I kind of had you by the balls, Eric. So you were pretty cool. So I give you nothing but respect. Shout out, Eric the Red. He's a real one, and that's a fact. He be a real one. Eric the Red's got, I'm pretty sure he's got some badass cards. That dude has a significant collection. I know that. Him and MJ collector. Me and MJ, we kind of butted heads. I know, I'm pretty sure I've pissed that guy off at least 10 times. Like, at least. I've definitely pissed him off. But, you know, we saw our way through it. And that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Now, some people I've traded with on there, dude, if you even, like, don't accept their trade, they will just get salty. Y'all gotta chill out, man. Y'all gotta chill out. Jeez. Moody. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, physical is brutal. Physical is, I mean, I think I bought a case when I first discovered this set. I bought a case. And what did I pull out of that case? I got a Damascus, a Disco, a 2.0, a wood card, I think it was Maple, and then a 1.0 Pechno, a 2.0 and a 1.0. And I was like, damn, this case is kind of fire. You know, it was good. And I think I got a Realm Lord as well. But all the other physical boxes I've opened, dude, have kind of been ass. And here's why. I'm going to tell you why. I think why. I think that people can weigh the boxes. I'm just going to say it. I think the boxes can be weighed. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I have no proof. Just a little speculation from Uncle WuRm.
How many boxes have you opened?
No, you don't, because you just piss it away like I do. How many boxes have I opened? I don't know if my wife's watching. I hope she's not watching. More than I should have. Let's put it that way. Quite a few. But I'll be honest with you, like, when I bought the case, I got it from Collector Store, and I think I ended up, like, total, it was like $130 a box after tax and everything. Which, you know, that's still, what, $30, $40 cheaper than a box on ePack. And then this box I just got tonight, I think I won it on eBay for $88. And then, you know, they always overcharge for shipping on that shit. So I think total after tax it was like $105. But, you know, what's the point if there ain't shit in it, bro? Get our inserts organized. Now you guys are going to witness my OCD come into play here. That's completely a fact. exactly. You're right. I mean, the weighing. You're right. Weighing would only come into play. I would assume with like the wood cards. Like a wood card. Even though I'm pretty sure there's just if you get a wood card, I think it's just one card's in the pack, just like the Realm Lord is. So yeah, you're right. I mean, you can't weigh a 101. You got a point there. It's not gonna weigh any more or less. I don't know why I went crazy on this set. I guess because it all started, what was it? It was 2 Christmases ago. I went in the attic. I was putting Christmas lights away. And then I see, it's like the cliche story, but, it happened to me. I see these old boxes up there. So I'm like, what the hell is this? I might as well look. It's cold out. It's like January. It's not hot in the attic. So let's look. And then, of course, what do I find? I was a hoarder, dude. Like, the other day, I just found, like, all my old baseball trophies. I never threw anything away. Well, I found every Pokemon card I had from when I was a kid. Every one. All of them. I found all of them. And then, of course, the rest is kind of history, right? You're like, oh, this is, and then you find out, oh, this is a thing still? Holy shit.
Unopened Pokemon packs.
And yeah, I found, I think Tori and I showed you those unopened packs, and all my old Charizards and that shit, and one thing leads to another, and here we find ourselves. But I remember when I saw this set came out, it's like, holy shit, why hasn't this ever been done? Because there's so much, IP from Blizzard that we all essentially grew up with. I mean, unless you just never played computer games. But if you did play computer games, the likelihood that one of them was a Blizzard game was pretty high. I mean, and they've never released anything. I saw on ePack that there's been, like, little miniature sets of, like, with Diablo and stuff. Like, of course, Eric the Red's got all the hits from that, too. I was looking at his collection. But, other than that, there's never been a set where it just encompasses everything. And so, I don't know. Because part of me was like, well, is it worth it? Because, it is kind of also, the other hand, it's like, fuck Blizzard because they're dickheads. But it is an awesome set. And it's kind of, you're split. Because, okay, Microsoft buys Blizzard Activision. So then it's thinking, okay, maybe it could be revived. Or maybe it could just be killed off. But either way, if it gets killed off or if it gets revived, either way, I feel like it would add value to the set. Or I guess there is a third. They could just keep doing what they're doing, which is nothing, and just keeping the servers on. But I have not seen that. And I'm trying to think of when I pulled mine. I don't remember, because it was, it was my first case, so I didn't know anything. I didn't understand how this. I don't remember if it was behind the War Banner or not. I will tell you, the other day when I pulled the Realm Lord, that was just out of its own pack. That wasn't in the War Banner pack. Oh shit, we got a situation here. Should be fine, dude. Just whisper him back. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Maybe you don't want to know. Okay? Maybe you don't want to know. I got my sleeves. So yeah, I just started collecting cards again. I mean, I went. Well, let's see. When did I stop giving a shit about Pokemon? Like the year 2000, maybe 2000, maybe early 2001. So a good almost 25 years. And then you get opened up to all this. Like, holy shit! Like, cards are a big deal. And then COVID happened, and that would have been. That's when the ideal time for me to find all those would have been like 2019 or 2020 or whatever, because the shit just exploded. I could have, like, I ended up getting all of them graded. I cleaned them up and got them all graded. Lambo at Walmart. But, if I would have found those like 3 years prior, the value on all of them was probably double what they are now. It's because everything exploded, but what can you do? Oh, is that card still in the freezer? I'm gonna run for it. I gotta fill my water.
All right, run.
We're gonna go get the card in the freezer. BRB. Alexa, kitchen on. Now.
Later tonight, after I go to Texas Roadhouse for dinner, you can watch me stare aimlessly into the camera and not talk to 0 viewers while I play Helldivers. Yay. Okay, Mark's coming back with the freezer card.
I'm gonna open it and run.
Run, Mark, run!
All right.
Hurry, get it in front of the camera.
Totally Hurry, hurry! I'm gonna put my finger on the other side so it doesn't warm it up. Hurry! Are they ready? Hurry!
Dumbass!
Oh, there's nothing better than a fart. Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day.
Woo! See, we purple, boys! And look at how fast it changes, dude! It was a split second. And it already changed. It's still cold. Did anybody see it purple? You're cooked. Get out of that Walmart. We saw it. All right, we saw it. Confirmed. Not full of shit. That really was like 2 seconds. And it changed. Sorry. Belt's falling off. What are we doing here? Oh, God. Josh is on this shit. What are we going to play? Are we going to play some WoW?
I'm going to play some Helldivers later. Told them they could watch me stare aimlessly into the camera later on tonight with 0 viewers playing Helldivers.
How do we get these lights on?
My phone.
Let's show them. How long did it take you to wire all those?
Oh, 30 minutes.
It wasn't a pain in the dick?
No,
That's
130 hours to print.
I was going to say, I know it took a while to print all of
And
them.
then I had to super glue them all together. These lights aren't going to be very bright because we're not...
It's for the aesthetic. We're big-time streamers now. We need stuff like... Look at that,
Let me
boys.
get you some more lights here.
Yeah, I just take over Fat Matt's stream. I live down the street, but I just come over here because he's already got the full setup. Because we're gamers. Let's do a little check here. Oh, wait. I know how to do it. What's this? Oh, I didn't even use my sound effect. It's because I didn't get a good hit. But we got pre-recorded from me. These are all my sound bites, all right? Copyrighted. Don't fucking steal them, Taurine.
Cream 2000. Oh, cream that. Give me more, Daddy.
I'm just playing all the sound
Too
bites.
easy.
But we got sound set up for it just in case I actually do get a fucking hit. A prime time hit.
Too easy.
Tell me it's not gold, dude. It's gold. It's pure gold. Rip some packs. I know, dude. Well, it's costly when you rip packs on ePack, dude. I mean, it's not cheap. It is not. That's why I'm like, I might just be buying singles from now on. So that's why, you'll notice I haven't traded, any of the stuff you were interested in. I never traded it. I literally just grinded to a halt, and I was like, shit, what do I do? I didn't, I don't know the next direction to go. Either I'm pretty sure I have enough to at least minute gold the rest of them, but I'm a few legendaries away from finishing the transmog for every StarCraft one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I totally just stopped. And there's another dude, Drake. He's a WoW dude. That's why I never really told you about him, but he's like a WoW bro. And he was trading me a bunch too. And he's like, yo, what the fuck? Where you been, dude? Same thing. I just stopped.
Too